Well, hey there, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas, in fact, because if I have done my job and this is going up when it's supposed to be up, today is Christmas Day. So, what are we doing here? Well, we're playing Order 13. Have I introduced myself yet? I'm the Birdman, Birdman Johnson. We're playing Order 13. Today is a holiday. Holidays can be a lot. Maybe you're with family. Maybe you're at some kind of social gathering with people who are not your family. Maybe you're all alone today. Maybe you're at work. Who knows? But holidays can be stressful. They can be overwhelming. So I figured, in my capacity as a content provider, you could possibly use a friendly human voice and something happening in the background. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is going to be a long play. We're going to play some Order 13. I've played the game on the channel before, so I will not be introducing it again. And actually, we're going to change our cat for today, and then I will explain what we're doing after I've changed the cat. Let me cycle through the cats here. This cat, right here, this orange cat, is, with this name, is the name of the cat my buddy who bought me the game had, but we're going to do a different cat today. If I can find... no, it needs to be fat. Oh, whoa, oh, that's the opposite. Oh, that's not even a cat. That's not what I want. I'm looking... Okay, well that's the right general idea, but can I get it fatter? I need a fat seal point, ideally. Those of you who know me personally, well, that's not bad. I can use that if I can't find what I'm looking for. Those of you who know me personally already know what I'm looking for. Oh, we don't have a fat seal point. All right. Well, we'll go with the tuxedo. I used to own a tuxedo American short hair named Island Wee. Feel free to drop a comment if you get the reference. Now, we will be playing a challenge today. Here's the point of this. We're going to start a new game for two reasons. One, because I'm trying to do a particular challenge, and two, because there have been a lot of updates since the first time I played this. I'm missing a lot of achievements because they added the achievements most of the way through my previous run, which you can see there was at day 12. So we're going to be starting over, and today we're doing a challenge. We're going to try to complete 4 achievements that involve not purchasing useful equipment. So we will be attempting to complete this run without a scanner, a flashlight, running shoes, or the backpack. And we'll just see what happens. I am going to flip to a new page on my notepad here. Because without the scanner, I'll be wanting to handwrite all the orders. Okay, let's go. New game. Alright, day 1, $75, that's easy. That's nothing. Drops us in. We're going to leave the radio on because otherwise it gets way too quiet. Alright, let me remember... Whoa, are we good? Are we good? Okay, let me remember... No, we're not good. What is the problem? Is there something I need to do here? This should all be fine. The game ran fine last time I did this. What's the problem? Show FPS off. Disable head bobbing. Streamer mode. Disable monster, cat happiness, and scares. No, we're going to leave all that on. There's also a joke here about capitalism in the holidays. I'll let you figure that out for yourselves. Alright, let me remember how to play the game. Complete quota. Go to bed. I hate this job. Okay. Pack stuff. We don't like the warehouse. Keep the cat happy. Don't leave the stinker alone for long, or else food and toys will help. Where is our cat? There is our cat. Meow. Alright, here's where we live. Here's our bed. Our wallet. Shuttle train. Space travel simplified. Is that a thing that exists in this universe? Is that why we're living in a world where they can force us to live in the office? We got some possessions. Oh, right. There's an achievement I don't have for this, so stand by. This is going to be awful. Okay. Well, I got the achievement. Desk area. What is the definition of insanity? Oh, yeah. Here's our coffee maker. It's actually an espresso machine, which is way more than your average warehouse worker needs to pack boxes. Just a straight-up pot of drip coffee will get the job done. A personal computer that we can't use. And a work computer that we have to use. Okay. We can only print one order at a time for right now, so we're going to throw that up here. And what I'm going to do is... carefully... WH... Okay. Hang on a sec. I'm trying to write on the same mouse pad I'm taking notes on. That's stupid. Let's change out. Notice that this is going to be a much more casual experience. I'm going to try to keep my voice conversational. WH M104. And the shape of it is like this. Okay. We're looking for one object. Now, I have actually, as far as I can recall, never had to pick up more than one object at a time. Shop. So we can't buy the flashlight, we can't buy the scanner, can't buy the backpack. We can buy the tool belt, which doesn't do us any good. No running shoes, but we can upgrade the ticket rack. There is an achievement for buying all 3 certifications on the same day, so we might go for that as well, which means we're going to be hanging out here for a while. And we need to buy all 3 types of cat food on the same day. There's an achievement for that. We can buy cat toys. There's an achievement for buying, I think, just 3 cat toys, so we might do that as well. But mainly we're just going to try to do a low gear run. Okay, so warehouse, Section M, Bay 1, place 4, I guess. Here we go. Now, as soon as we step out the door, the cat's going to start getting hungry. Why do I have plus 30 to cat hunger? I haven't purchased anything yet. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to work. Okay, we can't run. Oh, we can run, pardon me. Just not for long. Now... as long as we're in this section, I believe the monster can't get us. So I'm not too worried this time. Oh, we already run into an obstacle. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's a bunch of, heart-shaped candy boxes. Yep, we're already out of stamina. Okay, let me remember how to do this. Alright, we get the box first. We put the thing in the box. We fill the box. Close the box. Put the box here. First tape, then sticker. That's the printer. Where's the tape? There's the tape dispenser. Okay. Oh. Printer, and I will get more efficient at this as we go. I like it there, partially covering the logo. Put it there, send it out. Fantastic. We made a third of our quota already. Let's get a new label, or a new order. Okay. Grab this. WH, obviously, X104. And the shape is like this. So, I may have mentioned this before. In fact, I know for a fact I have. When playing this, I have worked on every side of a warehouse. And I actually quite enjoy warehouse work. I kind of like this sort of thing. The problem is that those kinds of jobs just tend to be kind of lousy, as you might expect. Wow, okay, not being able to see is going to be a little bit of a problem. Hang on, can I, like, cheat here? Brightness. Let's turn that up to, like, half and see if that helps. Well, it helps anyway. X104. I think this is a projector? I would actually really like to be able to buy the flashlight. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge here. I can deal with this other stuff. This other stuff is... I mean, it's all just inconvenient, really. Yep, it's an old-style film projector. Hey, kitty. Okay. We did it. WHG105. Although, I don't know. Without the ability to carry multiple items at once, is there any point to being able to print multiple tickets? I think probably there is. We will be pushing this to the limit and harvesting as many orders as we can during each day. Harvesting, yes. Okay, buddy. WHG105. Yeah, I think until we get into the back half of the warehouse, we're safe. I'm still going to be careful. That's a cute little toy train. Actually, it's not that cute. I take it back. This is very obviously mass production schlock that's probably going to give the kids cobalt poisoning or something. I was kind of expecting there to be some kind of holiday reskin in this game for the season. Maybe there is and I just missed it. Okay, well that's our quota reached, but we are going to go ahead and do a few more orders. In fact... 3-ticket rack. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. So now, we can kind of game this a little bit. Warehouse A106. Warehouse T107. And it will take me a while to get efficient at this again, so I apologize if anyone finds that frustrating. But again, the main point of this is just to provide some background for you as you're going about your day-to-day. And you know, you don't have to use this on Christmas. You can use this anytime you want. We'll start with A. A106. We're getting pretty far back. Oh, I hear the monster. Okay. T1. Well, L is closer. 3, 4. This is a box. We're going to put a box inside a box. And now we go to T. See, the strategy here is that the cat stops getting hungry when we come inside, or, yeah, T. Forgot what I was doing. So we can make this slightly more efficient by running multiple orders up to the door before we go back in. What have I done? There we go. Detective files? I love being a detective. Sometimes, if we want to be very generous, working in a warehouse can sometimes feel like detective work, because you have to figure out, oh no, what happened here? What's going on? Where are my packages? Who is responsible? Hey. Alright. Let's box this stuff. We do have to package it all individually. And it's all just one item, right? Yep, it's all one item. It's never more than one item, as far as I can tell. See, I know this is sick, but I find this satisfying. But at the same time, warehouse jobs tend to be a lot of hours for not really enough pay for what you're doing. And as a union man, I have problems with that. Alright, so let's take another look at what we can purchase here. The tool belt does us no good. We can buy the 5-ticket rack. That's probably more than we need, actually. 80... Oh, we can do this right now. What do you mean, no? Oh, because we haven't been paid yet. What am I saying? Okay, we currently have $0 in our wallet. Alright. We're gonna take some more orders. We should be able to clear these before the cat gets too hungry. But let's have a look. So, we'll start with... Yeah, we'll just move to right here. H105. That goes like this. Yeah. Q1 07. And V1 05. Okay, moving on. Moving out, I should say. We'll start with H, which is right here. Now, as long as we stay, yeah, in this front half of the warehouse here, that startled me. We'll be safe from the monster. However, the game will push us into the back half of the warehouse, probably starting tomorrow. Okay, we gotta move here. Try to get Q. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting it close. Cat's getting hungry awfully quickly. So I think we'll... Nope, never mind. Not enough time. It's alright. We're fine. Okay, well maybe there is some kind of holiday update. That's right, baby. Alright, we'll call it there for today. Mark that one off. I don't think these are going to stick around for tomorrow, but that will do it for day 1. We must go to bed. Go to bed. 1 o'clock? Yeah, no, we're good. The cat's alive. We have to run too far. Yeah, look at all them orders. Look how good of an employee we are. Wow, 186 out of 75 for our quota. We're such a good employee. Day 2, our quota is 85. That's not too bad. Yeah, okay, we lost that. So, what we will now do... let me scratch out the old orders. Log in. Let's have a look here. Give me just a second to look at the achievements. I don't know. Anyway, I wonder if that's going to show in the recording. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, let's buy the 5-ticket rack. Because what we need is the ability to harvest more orders at once, of course. There we go. And then... yes, I believe we can buy 3 cat toys. So we'll get the highest value ones that we can afford at any given time, which is going to be the scratching post. There we are. That'll help a little bit. We'll save up for scratching post with toys. Alright. Let's print some orders. Okay, review alphabetical order. Oh, wait a sec. Yep, we're going to the back half, so we'll start with the front half here. I-102. So how's everybody doing today? What are you doing today? Drop a comment, let me know what you're up to today. If you're with family, if you're by yourself, if you're at some kind of function, like especially if you don't want to be there. Even if it's not Christmas, just tell me what you're doing today with your time, you know? And why listening to me talk to myself is a superior alternative to whatever else you're doing today. I mean, I talk to myself all the time. This is just what I do, right? Like, this is no different from my regular gaming. I would be jabbering like this even if I didn't have an audience. Alright, we're going to I first. It's right here. Can I check these over the fence? No. It's going to be a no. Okay. R1. Man, not having the running shoes is going to be miserable. But it's a challenge run now. I don't know yet how I'm going to chunk this up. This might be one long upload or it might be several shorter uploads. Probably that one, if for no other reason than it'll help me get something uploaded in time. Alright, we're going to the back half now, which I'm not in love with. Because that's where the monster is. And there's the monster. So, this is where we have to start paying attention to where our hiding spots are. It's on to us. So if you haven't met the monster before, there it is. We need to be all the way over there anyway. Why am I... oh, well, M2 should be right there. Can I... yes, okay, as long as he doesn't turn around. What is that ominous red light back there? Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Let's go to F2 first. This is going to eat up a lot of time. I don't like that. Also, this probably doesn't need to be said, but this warehouse is not good. This is not laid out in a reasonable fashion. There are many, many OSHA violations occurring. Not the least of which is the monster itself. Right, okay, those don't matter. I forgot those don't matter. Alright. Yeah, okay, there must have been some kind of holiday update, because all these gift boxes weren't here. I don't think those were here last time I was playing. You know what we haven't found yet is human body parts. Is that what's in the gift boxes? Maybe the monster doesn't spawn in until day 2? I don't know. Okay, we need to go to M section. There it is. Okay. See, and this is why I might forgo the cat toy challenge, because it's going to be prohibitive for us to have to sneak around without the running shoes. Fortunately, this thing's an idiot. Is this my section? I can barely see. This is M2. I need to be on the other side of this, though. Holy, I can't see a thing. Man, even with the brightness up. Actually, hang on, stand by. Maybe if I just drop the curtains. Yeah, that helps. That helps on my end. Okay, cool. Anyway. We need to be on the other side of this shelf, and we need to not get killed. Where did it go? Oh, that's not good. M207. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, uh-oh. Grab this table fan. Gotta move carefully. But not too carefully, because you can see the cat's getting hungry. And listen, if I have to abandon one of the achievements to save the run, I will do that. Okay. I want to extend the playtime more than I want to earn achievements. That's my philosophy. Crud, yeah, we're only going to have time to grab 5 of these things. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I know, kitty. Alright, no. It's going to take me too long. Let's go drop these off and buy the cat some food. Hey! Okay, so it's as soon as we cross that line, so the question is... Can I... I need to drop things close enough to the garage door there that I can pick them up without crossing the line. I think that would be our best option. Oh man. Yeah, we might have to forego not purchasing cat. Oh, okay. Messed up an order. It's fine. Just because, especially like once we get down into HR, for example, it's going to take ages just for us to get there and back without the running shoes. Okay, well, we got an achievement for shipping 10 orders out of the warehouse, so there we go. Man, I'm getting hungry. Put her reach, she can go to bed now. Alright, stand by for a second. I'm suddenly ravenous. I'm gonna go take care of that. Okay, that was pretty good. We made it, what, half an hour, almost, before I had to cut? But hey, this is what I'm saying, you know, this isn't a highly formal, insofar as I'm ever formal, YouTuber providing content to viewers. This is just you and me, 2 friends hanging out, playing Order 13. We're just hanging. That's all that's happening right now. I'm not gonna interact with that because I'm pretty sure that's a trailer. I don't like that. Alright, let's see, we got everything except that last one done. So let's print some orders here. Okay. Because I believe we do... Yeah, we have some cash left. And yes, I checked. We can purchase up to 3 cat toys. We've made our quota. Maybe we just go to bed, actually. Maybe we do. Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice the cat toy one to extend the run. I think that would be a lot more doable if I were buying the equipment upgrades. We'll try to get all 3 of these on the same day. What is that? 120, 250, and 800? We can do that. We can just live in the warehouse for now. That's fine. Alright, hang on, let me check something. L2. Okay. WH. L2. 0, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. We're gonna go for this one. We're gonna go for this one right here. L207. Because it should be dead ahead of us. And I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. If the cat dies, and I apologize. We will do the day over. It's gonna be right here. Watch out for the monster. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here it is. Nice, there's already one on the ground. Fantastic. We're even more efficient than I realized. See, and this is what this kind of work does to you. Work in general, right? You're given a quota. And you get to a point where you're like, do I do the job correctly and possibly not make my quota? Or do I make the quota and do the job badly? And far too often, I think we've all gotten our share of mangled Amazon packages. The choice is made to do the latter. And there's no reason for it. Productivity is so high across the planet. Alright, that makes up for the one we botched. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Sleep. We made our quota, that's what counts. Yeah. 650 for no sticker. Well, the no sticker thing will actually be a problem. Because now somebody has to open that, $105 today. Open that, and like go review the orders to figure out what it's supposed to be. Okay. Get some orders up here. See, now we're into the 3 section. Do you realize how long it takes me to run places? Okay. Upgrade the cat. There we go. There you go, little monster. Yeah, that's right. Alright. 485 out of 455. I don't quite understand that, but very well. Trophies. Yeah, the trophies we won't be worrying about on this run. So the question is, the scratching pole and the scratching post with toys, is that 1 toy or 2 toys? I guess we'll buy 1 more thing if we can. Maybe no, I'm not gonna try to do that. We'll just go for it here. We'll just upgrade the cat, because we're moving too slow and this is gonna make our life easier. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's write these down. So, WHE3, it didn't even... We're already in the back third of the warehouse. I don't like that at all. WHI305. Oops, I've gone out of alphabetical order. I can't read. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I can't actually read, I'm just really good at recognizing shapes and guessing what they mean. Which I guess is kind of what reading is. like how far we're going to have to go today. That X3 order concerns me. That's pretty far away from here. Alright. Well, here we go. And we have to do these one at a time. I didn't even... What was our quota? 105? Alright. Here's E. This, by the way, crawling under shelving, not workplace appropriate. There's our friend, our special little birthday boy. E307, which is like all the way at the back. Uh-huh. It is in fact all the way at the back. Oh, well that's convenient. Why does that keep happening? That's twice. Okay, we can't actually avoid it by going this way. I'm gonna drop our orders over here for now. Let's go to I. See, the, I don't know, more effective way perhaps to do this would be to do a bunch of separate runs where I skip one piece of equipment each time. But that would take too long and frankly be too easy. It's not like I'm a hardcore gamer or anything, but I would like to be challenged, and also... You know, if I increase the misery, it increases the value to you, the viewer. Oh, that you call that a... Wait, where'd it go? Hello? Oh, there's my fan. Oh, he's coming. We need to go to H. Zero 03. Now remember, all those... Ah! I was about to say all those extra noises don't actually mean anything, and then I got jump scared. I thought that was the guy coming at us. Which way is he going? He's there, okay. You know, stuff like that makes this a less relaxing way to spend the day, and I knew that was going to happen. Right, this is really not an optimal choice for a relaxing way to spend 6 hours. K307, all the way to the back. Am I going to have to wait for him to leave? I can't tell exactly where he is right now. He's not right on top of us. That's... I need to be over here. See, we have plenty of time for right now. But soon the cat will become hungry. The good news is, if we run all 5 of these in, that should meet our quota for the day. Let's make our way over to X. There it is. The HR rep assigned to the warehouse. Note that it pretends to be vaguely humanoid. Seems like a good time to remind everyone that I am not a fan of human resources departments. They have caused me nothing but trouble. Yeah, I guess I can do the propaganda spiel again. Remember, folks, the purpose of your company's human resources department is to defend the company. So if you are unionized, I would never tell you not to talk to HR, I would never tell you not to talk to management, but I will advise you to talk to someone from the union first. If you're working at a unionized workplace, and if you don't work at a unionized workplace, unionize your workplace. Unions are an imperfect solution. Uh-oh! But, even a halfway decent union helps mitigate a lot of problems. It's actually making it really hard to see, that filter is. Really? Go away! That's right, I remember this from last time. Sitting and waiting for this guy to walk away from me. Nope, he can see me. He's just right there. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just sit here for a minute while our cat slowly gets hungrier. Have some coffee. At some point here, I'm going to have to cut so I can go make more coffee, because there's no way I'm getting through this without a constant supply of coffee. I will say my own union has prevented a lot of harassment by management. It would have been much worse without them. And it's unfortunate that we have to work in an environment where all we can say is, well, this would have been worse otherwise. And again, I will not deny the hypothetical existence of good HR departments. That just has not been my experience. Okay. Here are all of our assorted packages. Now, we're going to run them down to this corner. We're going to bucket brigade this, sort of. A one-man bucket brigade. So I believe the code to leave here is actually static. So hypothetically, I could just go get that, and we could leave and finish the game right now, and that would be hilarious, but we're gonna try to do this legit style. You know how I like to do. Yep, I know. I know, kitty. You call that a throw? Oh, crud. Our fanboy's back. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, crud, there he is. Okay. We need to run back and buy cat food. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to have to feed the cat. But if we must feed the cat, then let the cat be fed. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay, as long as I'm in here. If I sacrifice any of the 4 achievements we're specifically going for, it's going to be the running shoes. Okay, oh, never mind, we can't afford to feed the cat. We will probably have to repeat this day. Yeah, I don't think have enough time to make our quota at this point. I spent too much time hiding from the guy. If if we do one more, we'll at least make our quota. Which still isn't great, but we'll go for it. And we will use our stamina the very moment it becomes available. Ah, crud. Nope, we're dead. We're so dead. Yep, okay. Alright. Okay. Well, let's try that again. What do you mean we're back on day 2? Okay, we're... Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's try this again. So... how do I want to do this? We're going to try one more time. Without the running shoes. And then we will 50, 45, 30. Get the fluffy cat bed. Okay. That was actually probably not... that was probably not the most efficient solution. Okay. That's fine. It still wants us all the way in the back. I don't want to be in the back. It takes too long. Maybe I'll just run in, like, 3 of these at a time. So we'll start over in A section here. Yeah, H and I guess. WH I3 05. I know that my viewers like this part the best, where I'm just quietly writing things down. But listen, if you want this to be more exciting, go play the game yourself. It's good. You should play it yourself. Okay. I got all 5 of those written down. We're gonna go down this side and focus on getting... We're gonna try 3 packages this time instead of going for all 5. Because if we get 3 of them, we should at least be able to make our quota. So here's A. It's on the inside. A301 right here. Fantastic. Okay. Drop that there. H. Or H, as the Brits say. But I speak English, so... I... Can we count to I together? I5. That's the interstate everything's on around here. Hey, there we go, our first human body part. I was wondering when one of those is going to show up. Let's run this leg in. Okay, now we're going to try the strategy I was trying before. Where I run it down to the corner here. Actually, I suppose there's no super efficient way to do it at this point. But I will drop everything here on this pallet. This at least should make our quota. I'm going to try to release the run key before he starts panting. If for no other reason than it'll be less annoying. No, you stay away. You stay away from me. I am working. It is inappropriate for you to interrupt an employee engaged in a task. I am following lawful orders. I am doing my job. You are forbidden from interfering with me. Go away. See, I need him to not do that, because waiting for him to go away is what wastes all our time. But if we can't hear his footsteps, then we're safe. I'm saying he, right? There's no way to be sure. Given how mutated that thing is, there's a good chance it's completely sexless. But I also enjoy the opportunity to mockingly call it our special little birthday boy, so we're going to keep going with him. Actually, here, I want to test a theory when we come back. Okay, I can reach it from there. Great, okay. Yeah, if we fail another day, I'm buying the running shoes. That's just... It's got to happen. Something has got to happen, you know? I want to get through the run more than I want the achievements. But I would like to get as many achievements as I can. Not that I'm never going to play this again. I like this game. I really like this game. I actually had intended to do a run on this for Black Friday this year, but honestly, I had such a hard time just getting the Thanksgiving upload done, as you're well aware, I'm sure, because you all consume all of my content voraciously. The Thanksgiving upload did not go up until well after Thanksgiving. Which was due in large part just to the difficulty of uploading things here. My leg is falling asleep because I've been sitting weird. And it's about to wake up, so if I begin crying out in pain, that's why. That's unpleasant. Okay. Let's cross off the orders we did, add these new orders. E304. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. L306. Alright, let's see if we can get these E and L orders, perhaps. We can definitely get that E order. Really wish it wasn't making us run all the way to the back of this thing. Now the good news is, this is as far as we can go without buying certificates. Which I will not be buying until I absolutely have to. So for right now, we're just going to live here. C, D, E. E, 1, 2, 3, 0, 4. 0, let me, hello? Oh, this is wrong. I can't read or count. What is this? What the heck is this? Alright, we're going out the back because I heard him over there. Alright, we're going to go to L now. And this will almost certainly be our final run for the day. See, and I can tell I'm going to be taking more risks than I normally would just because, you know, our difficult working conditions are putting a greater time pressure on us. What am I doing? I can just go around the outside here. Okay, L, 3. Yep, I know. I know, kitty. Oh, pardon me, L306. I'm wasting time. Alright, go, go, go. Yeah, playing the game this way is not as much fun. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I think we're just going to run this package in and call it good. I'm not going to get greedy. But what if I got greedy? No, don't do it. If we have to hide, we won't have enough time. Alright, whew, okay. Okay, so the good news is we made our quota and then some. Right, so we're at least good to go to the next day. This is going to become very increasingly difficult. Like, even more than usual. I don't know how this is going to go. Well, like I said, let's have a look at the shop here. For right now, we'll focus on cat toys, okay? If we need to get through one more day so that we can buy the running shoes. So if we need to, we'll buy the running shoes. Because we actually don't need the scanner, because I write everything down anyway. Speaking of which, I better just cross all these out. The backpack is handy. So if we have to buy the running shoes, we'll prioritize the backpack second. The flashlight, not really necessary. It makes things marginally more convenient. I think that says 800 down there, so that's 1,050, yeah, 1170 altogether for this, so that's gonna be a minute. And in the meantime, we'll prioritize buying cat toys. So let's... Actually, hold on. How long have we been going? About an hour? Alright, so let's actually take a break there. I'm going to stand up and stretch out my spine. Y'all go do whatever you need to do. Come back here, watch the second part. We'll keep hanging out. We'll have a good day. Alright? See you in a while.